correctly. You know what I'm saying?
Or loving me correctly without the drama. Because I can do head all by myself.
But
why not do
listen,
good?
and I said, listen, it's crazy because when you find yourself leaving a situation, you feel lighter.
When she's online popping her shit, do you think all these antics are because she's hurt? Or do you genuinely think she happily moved on? Because the pop out, the way she doing it.
Of course, she got a fucking baby 8 months.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
She not about to see that. She need to see me getting love.
I did shit, you feel me? She felt some kind of way, so of course she probably won't get back, you know what I'm saying? I might have did it first, she might have did it worse, you feel me? My shit just went public, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to put y'all in my business. I normally don't put the internet in my business because I just feel like, you know, you share certain things and you keep certain things to yourself, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
What's good? Welcome back. This is the FuriousRobinson podcast, and I'm your host, Furious, your curator of conversation, wordsmith aficionado, voted most likely to be trending down the timeline. Hit the like button early, drop a comment, sub to the channel. This is a Sick Times Media production. You see the planes. What is going on with Za'Darius Smith and Kash Doll? And let's just wake it up, Tracy T. This is a wild story to me. This is a diabolical deed. Za'Darius Smith really spent 6 months running a public relationship campaign with another man's BM. Front row at the games, red carpets, vacation pics. Why did we go on a my man press tour? This is a press tour run. And the crazy thing, the wild part, we gotta wake it up by the end of this video. She went back to her family. Because I'm really trying to understand, when you start to create your offspring, you having families, you making these beautiful blessings. And you and your baby daddy or you and your BM continuously just are in these toxic situations. You just going back and forth.
The negativity, the not treating me how I want to be treated, the cheating, all that shit. I tried it, but as you see, it's all over, and he's fighting it. You know, like he'll admit to me that he was wrong, and just accepting accountability for the things
with
that
some
you
of the
have
social
done.
media stuff.
Yeah, but then you get on there front, and it's so crazy because it's like that's part of the reason why we're not together, because you couldn't put that pride to the side.
Okay,
so I might have been a problem, you know what I'm saying? So I got to take that shit to the chin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Oh, you doing that? Okay, that's all good. But if you're doing to a certain extent, that mean that might be what you really want to do, and that's cool.
Right. So this new guy that she's dating, you knew about him before this, or this was some new shit?
He was playing for the Lions.
Period.
And I went back home after I left.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just kind of...
You were cheating on her. Like, that's what...
I ain't even gonna say cheating. I'm gonna tell you, we was just in a bad spot, man. We was in a rough place. She needed me and I needed her, and I felt like now one of us was there for each other.
And then now y'all break up, boom. And that's cool, people break up every day. But why is this on the timeline? Why do I have every single dynamic of Tracy T paying tuition to Za'Darius and Kash Doll on the red carpet? It's too much. This is internet babble. This is fodder in the space. They want us to talk about this, so I gotta wake it up because Za'Darius put his cape on this one. And we gotta stop killing nuclear families. We just gotta stop. If you have a child and then I get it, you get an epiphany. Your man is a Pookie or a Ray Ray. I get it, but damn, we gotta figure it out behind closed doors. Can we take our business off the internet, guys? Come on, we could do that, right? This isn't just about Za'Darius losing his girl. It's about how fast these public love stories collapse. They're more for the timeline than for real life. Yes, we gotta chill. We gotta stop the cosplay power couples. This was not cool. You adopting this man's BM for 6 months was kind of low-key simping. It's weird. You met her in the club. Why? This doesn't make sense. If we really, I just don't understand. Let's just unpack this. If we really moving as kings, if we really dig in deep, and this is an NFL athlete the 1% of the 1%. Now he's a free agent and maybe I can see why, but it's like, bro, you understand, you gotta lock in. You gotta have some discernment in your wrist. Like you gotta understand you moving in a different type of beast now. That's a different caliber. Because not only are you adopting that woman and her kids, which is cool, you get the toxic baby daddy on your line daily.
Anybody who go through something in a breakup, they gonna feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody who go through something gonna feel some kind of way. Then it's my baby. I got 2 kids. About, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we built something. You know what I'm saying? We built the foundation. So it's like when that foundation ain't there, it's like everything else in the air.
Right.
Even on her side, she like might play that role and kick that shit, but like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody feels some kind of way. You feel me?
And he's searching for clout. He's a rapper. Come on, brother. And nothing against it. I love the rappers. But yo, bro, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. So I don't even know why Za'Darius entered into this situation. This was not a smart play from anyone. Because that's what I don't understand. These gotta be temp contracts. I don't know where they started to create these cosplay couples and how this started, but you could literally be anywhere with a baddie. Just imagine like a little Japanese joint mixed with Guyana, mixed with a little bit of Jamaican. So you really could put the spices on it, and you went ahead and took over somebody's BM. You took on the headaches. You were the father that stepped up. What are we doing? Like, I don't get it. Is it not no longer fun to just be outside? Like, you don't gotta go adopt a whole problem. You don't gotta go adopt another man's responsibilities, bro. Don't do it to yourself. And salute to everybody involved, but I don't get it. Because the way these folks put their business out online, they want people to speak on it.
This some different kind of shit. And I don't want to be a part of it.
Like that. It's no possible way that people are not looking at this like, damn, shorty left her family after having a kid after just 8 months. Cool. But then why did she hop around with this dude like nothing was going on? Like nothing. Because do we not understand the mental components of being with somebody? Because I think she met this Tracy T dude in 2021. So that's 4 years. That's a lot of different components of life. This man even got into a shootout. He was protecting the family. He was leading by example. They tried to break into the casa. He said, no, not today. You got to see the pearly gates, king.
But I've been violated bad since I've been in Detroit. I guess people was looking at my story and they see that I'm not home. And they found that this was the best opportunity to run inside of my house and get all my Birkin bags in Atlanta. However, that's cool. They got caught, you know. They got into a shootout with my child's father.
We just heard a bunch of gunshots.
Homeowners in a Brookhaven neighborhood raced outside their homes Thursday night after the sound of gunfire filled the air.
You think it's fireworks at first, but I mean, it was sporadic and you could tell it's a little bit different.
Neighbors say the shooting happened at a home where rapper Tracy T lives, but police haven't said if he was there at the time of the incident. And right now, investigators with the GBI tell us that this started out as a home invasion call on Codwell Road after a woman called 911 reported that she saw 4 gunmen breaking in on her surveillance cameras. She then called a friend who police said got into a shootout with the 4 suspects before they took off in a Lexus.
So, yo, when I see men operating like that, I gotta commend it, but then I guess he was operating nasty.
When she's online popping her shit,
Yeah.
do you think all these antics are because she's hurt? Or do you genuinely think she happily moved on? Because the pop out, the way she doing it.
Of course, she got a fucking baby 8 months.
This is the nastiest digital rollout I've seen in a minute, bro. We don't need to put everything out there. We could keep some of it to ourselves because he's essentially saying, yo, my BM is still tapped in, bro. You could parade her around as much as you like, but at the end of the day, mentally, I'm still on her mind, bro. I'm still him. I low-key want to kick Za'Darius Smith back in, like just diabolically, but bro, you did not need to do this. I think this is a cautionary tale for all kings. When you're moving in just a flow state, just say things are really going great for you and you really just locked in. You see a woman, she seemed cool, down to earth, but then she breaks down her situation. And whatever that situation may be, you realize it's gonna take you right out of that flow state. You don't need to save her. At that very moment, turn on the future, bro. I'm telling you, get up out of there because you don't need that headache. You didn't create that. You create your own problems. That man created his own problems. He needs to stand in his own too and handle up. If anything, you need to hit his line and give him some advice. Yo, and if anything, that's what we need to be doing. Advise the Pookie and Ray Rays to do better. To stop treating these beautiful black queens like trash, bro. Because that's what it be. And then they step out into the streets jaded. Now they're on a healing journey. But the tough part about a healing journey is the 1% of the 1% of the 1% of men don't care about your healing journey. And when he walk up to you with the rollie on in the Porsche with the big chains taking you to Nobu, you're gonna turn up. You're gonna go. Come on, brother, what are we talking about? Like, we gotta understand the nature of life. What is the hierarchy chart of needs, bro? We gotta understand these things come into play. You living in toxic misery. You hate your BM. Your BM calls you daily and says the same babble, the same chatty patty babble every day. And you trying to live the good life. You trying to be on a yacht. You trying to go to Spain. You trying to be in Tokyo in a Versace store. I get it. But that's not your life. Can we wake up the term that is not your life? You do not need to be living this life. You've created your situation. Now you gotta stand on your own too and handle up. We gotta encourage folks to fix their family dynamic. Stop running from them demons. Bro, being in Miami at 11 at 3 in the morning not gonna stop them demons. I ain't gonna hold you. So I'm looking at everybody involved because I don't know what Tracy T has going on and why he's not holding down his family. I don't know why Cash Dog wants to be out in the streets. I don't get it. And then I still don't understand why Za'Darius said, I'm gonna save you today, and then decided to go back and forth with Tracy T about his kids. You as the father that stepped up, trying to combat Tracy T over his own kids, brother, that's a lose-lose situation. I said, oh, this ain't gonna last too long, because ain't no way I'm taking care of another man's kids. Come on, that's emasculation 101. I'm taking care of your kids, paying the tuition. Yo, we at the Wingstop. I don't even eat Wingstop. I'm in the NFL, bro. I gotta eat clean, but I'm at the Wingstop. We doing all types of things that I never do. Cool, they having fun. They love it here. Uncle Za'Darius, whatever. And I see the baby daddy chiming in. What are we saying here, brother? We gotta stop. And when I look at things like that, that's when I thought Za'Darius lost. Because all this red carpet parading, all these jet skis in Miami, it's sick work because now you put yourself in a boat as Tracy T. When I think about Za'Darius Smith, I'm gonna think, oh, that's the dude who was taking care of Tracy T BM for a couple of months. Please drop a comment and let me know if I'm off base here. I don't want to be rude or salacious. I'm really confused. What type of feat? How many Thanos stones do you need to take on this feat? She leaves her baby daddy after 8 months of having a new child. What type of mental traumas is going on here? So when you think about it and you meet these women and say you meet a very nice one outside, you talking to a little baddie and she wakes it up. She says, yeah, I just left my baby daddy. I got an 8-month-old, but it's all good. We're in a good space. I'm healed. I'm on my healing journey now, actually. And then he says, yo, me and some of my friends are going to Nikki on the beach tomorrow. It's a Sunday. It's just something light. You know, it's an all-you-can-eat brunch. You want to come through? She's going. I'm sorry. She's going to be right there on the sand. She's going to be having fun. Her baby daddy is not going to be a thought in her mind until the next day when he hits her line and says, come get these kids. So, yo, don't even sign up for that responsibility. This is nasty work from all parties involved. You can't tell me that we're tarnishing nuclear families at this rate and this speed. Every day I see a new headline of somebody breaking up, somebody in some toxic situation online. I mean, I guess that's the nature of the beast. It's so many humans at this point. I can't actually say everyone is going to operate accordingly. We got to have low-key this type of degeneracy just to learn. This is a learning lesson. This is an educational video on how not to wife somebody's BM. How not to parade around somebody's BM. Don't do it, especially during the summer. He did this over the summer. You could have been we gotta stop. You did this through the summer. You could have been at Carnival in Barbados. You could have been hanging out in Turks. But no, you decided to wife up a joint you met in a club after she just left her BM. Sick work. But I gracefully digress. Man, salute to all parties involved. Prayers up. This one was nasty to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is Za'Darius really... He's good. He don't got no ties, so he's going to continue to elevate. He's a free agent now. But what do you think about Tracy T and Kash Doll? Do they get back together? Do they build a beautiful family? Or is this just another internet babble, toxic, pseudo couple relationship online? I don't know. Hit the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the Furious Robinson podcast, a Sick Times Media production. Stay dangerous.